signs of democracy. We would all agree that democracy includes government by majority. Let's see if we can, each one of us, sharpen up our own ideas of democracy. Sharing respect means that each shares the respect of all. And there is shared respect if various groups in the community recognize each other's right to hold different faiths and opinions. Equal opportunity for all citizens to develop useful skills is one basis for rating a community on a respect scale. The equally important opportunity to put skills to use is a further test on a respect scale. A community is low on a respect scale if common courtesy is withheld from large groups of people on account of their political attitudes. If people are rude to others because they think their wealth and position gives them that right. As a community moves towards despotism, respect is restricted to fewer people. A careful observer can use a respect scale to find how many citizens get an even break. And now let's see how we spot the second of the two signs of democracy, shared power. You can say that power is shared wherever regular popular elections are authorized and are actually held. There is shared power wherever people actually get out voluntarily and vote, and if they can vote without interference or pressure from anybody. Communities which concentrate decision-making in a few hands rate low on a power scale. If the citizens can vote only the way they're told, a community approaches despotism. Economic balance.
A relationship between economic balance and democracy has been noted and reported for centuries by students of society. Aristotle said that a government made up of middle-income people has the best chance to be democratic. That was 2,000 years ago in Greece.
Economic balance means that the community contains a large middle-income group. In past centuries, economic balance was improved when large feudal estates were gradually reorganized into independent farms as one part of the development of democracy. This creation of better economic balance aided the further growth of democracy. The social observers of our time have also noted that the development of democracy usually goes hand in hand with the growth of large middle-income groups. In today's world of giant technology, one of democracy's serious problems is how to maintain flourishing middle-income groups. Enlightenment. Making information available to citizens and giving them the skill with which to judge it. The newspapers of a real democracy meet these tests. Balanced presentation of news. Disclosure of source. Competence of the staff.
That's right. I mean the responsibility of a free press and other forms of communication like the radio and the movies to enlighten the people into democracy.
A community rates low on an information scale when the press, radio, and other channels of communication are controlled by only a few people, and when citizens accept what they are told.
Young people cannot be trusted to form their own opinions. This business about open-mindedness is nonsense. It's a waste of time trying to teach students to think for themselves. It's our job to tell them.
These children are being taught to accept uncritically whatever they're told. Questions are not encouraged.
How can you ask such a question? Have you got a textbook?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it say here that our law courts are always just?
Yes, ma'am.
Then how dare you question the fact?
In communities of this kind, despotism stands a good chance.
The best defense against enemy propaganda is truth.
We must not betray our own principles.
This secret revolutionary formula makes every man a king.
Medicine man, fascist style.
This particular formula will make you a Superman, bigger and stronger than anybody else. And remember, I've got the secret formula. So buy it. Buy it now. Don't be a weakling. Be a leader.
Beware the hoaxsters with different bottles to sell. Beware the fearful gossip mongers, the lunatic fringe.
What's his religion?
For there are violent, angry voices in the land. Homegrown tyrants who play the reckless game of slander in order to achieve other ends.
The lower your community rates on economic distribution and information scales, the lower it is likely to rate on respect and power scales, and thus to approach despotism. The more economic balance and enlightenment, the more shared respect and shared power.
What does E Pluribus Unum mean?
We give our best, each of us. We get back the best that everybody has to offer. That's freedom and democracy. That's what E Pluribus Unum means.
Signs of democracy.